Trigger warning! This video is just for fun. All hermits are talented in their own ways. So don't get mad in the comments if you think the list should be different. This is all just my opinion. To make this competition fair, I'll be ranking the hermits based off of their episode 1 builds, even though some continued progress has been in their second episodes. Etho and Hypno will not be in the list since they haven't joined Hermitcraft Season 9 yet. I explained why Etho couldn't join in a previous video. Zombie Cleo, Beef, XP Crafted, and Doc M will not be in the race because they did not build a starter base in the first episodes. So sad. So let's get started. Number 19, TFC. What's funny about his house is he literally named it TFC's Ugly Starter House. But let's be honest, most of us would build our starter houses in Minecraft just like that. Number 18, Joe Hills. Joe Hills didn't create his own starter base, but he did make a community starter base for all the hermits to enjoy, plus some food and crops for them, so I'll give him 18th place. Number 17, Mumbo. He built a vault and a little shack next to it, and he made it very mysterious why in his episode. But compared to all the other hermits, his build's pretty small, so he gets 17th place. Number 16, Set Off. Set Off, he made, well, you're looking at it. It's a rock. Oh, it's not a rock. It's a boulder. It's a mini boulder. This season, he's going to be focusing mostly on achievements, so make sure you watch this episode to see what I'm talking about. Number 15, it's Grian. He also built a boulder, but hey, look at it. It's a bigger boulder, so he gets bigger points. Grian did say he plans on expanding this boulder as he adds more shops to it, but since I'm just judging off of episode 1 progress, he is in 15th place. But of course, we all know what Grian is capable of, so once I get to start judging their mega bases, I'm sure he'll be near the top of the list. Next is Iskal, who built a cool little dug into the mountain triangle house. It's cute, it's got some blossoms in it, and it's just nice and dug into the mountain with cute little paths. Number 13, we got Stress Monster, and she built a cute little teapot right there in the spawn region. I think the teapot looks amazing. Amazing use of the stripped logs, and just something you would only see on the Hermitcraft server. Number 12, Geminite. Geminite literally bone mealed some trees, dug into it, and now that's her starter base. She did some work underground too for expansion, and she dug out and made the entire inside of the tree into like a pretty awesome looking tree house. Number 11 is Wells Knight. He made good use of sandstone and stripped logs and built a pretty cool looking starter house. He even flies the Ukraine flag on top of the house to show support. I will say, as a YouTuber, bringing politics onto your channel will make some people triggered in the comments, so he's a brave man. Number 10, we got IJevin. IJevin's always making cool looking builds. This one he uses a black stone roof, a cool little castle in the corner of it. I love the way the two blend in together. This house just looks awesome. It's hilarious that he's in 10th place, but this is still way better than most people can do. That just shows you the talent of the Hermitcraft server. And number 9, we got Pearlescent Moon from the land down under. What I like most about her base is all the crazy colors that she puts into it. Like seriously, you got like the blues, the oranges, like a ton of different types of blocks that come in together. And the inside of the house, it just looks incredible. Number 9, we got Bdubs. He made this crazy cool looking monolith. He uses the diorite block, which a lot of people don't like diorite for some reason, but I think it looks cool. I know, you're gonna say it looks like bird poop. No. I, for one, am on Team Diorite. I know it's controversial, but I like it. Next, we got False Symmetry, whose starter base literally has a giant eagle on it that she brought in from the last season. This must have taken forever to gather the resources in the first episode. That perched eagle looks majestic. Number 6, we got Xuba, who's building an awesome base made of birch logs and a lot of sandstone, and the details on the walls are just incredible. He would have been ranked a lot higher, but in episode 1, he didn't really get to the back of the base, so it's just the front that you see here, but still, it looks awesome. Next up, we got Red Dog and Cub Fan. They are working together this season. Red Dog always makes such good use of the cinematic shots with the replay mod. I should start taking notes. But he built a cool looking house that's got a windmill, it's got pies for sale sign on it. Just another epic build. Number 4, we got Impulse's base, and this one just looks incredible. The use of the calcite, the dark oak, and the spruce, and most importantly, the amethyst roof just looks awesome. It really looks like an enchanting house. I will say, watching Impulse's building skills improve throughout the years have been incredible to watch. This starter house is just amazing. Number 3, we got Corrales. And we all know Corrales loves building modern, and this season has been no different. He built a crazy cool looking modern house right along the river. I mean, this thing is huge. And just looking at it, it has Corrales written all over it. If you're into modern builds, Corrales is definitely the hermit for you. And number 2, we got the Scarman himself. After collecting around 10 deaths in episode 1, he came around and built a massive custom tree, and I mean massive. And this isn't a mega base, this is a starter base. It's like if we took Gem's starter base, injected it with steroids, and then boom, that's Scar for you in a nutshell. He really went overboard with this thing, and it looks crazy good. And finally, in our number 1 spot is Tangotek, which is crazy. I mean, he's normally known as a redstoner, not a builder. So the fact that he takes a number 1 spot is just crazy. He built this amazing looking house that's got honey windows that's all supported by like these infested warped trees that are like holding up. The window detail looks insane, the roof looks amazing, the hanging vines really gives it that touch. Tangotek really did blow me away this season. Incredible starter base. Tell me in the comments who your favorite starter base was this season. Alright, I give you permission to be triggered if you think someone else should be ranked higher. Speaking of bases, click on the video to see a time lapse of the base I just recently built on the Hermitcraft SMP. Thanks for watching. CWG out.